Why do men come back after ghosting you?
Because I can.
Yikes.
And what the you gonna do about it? Hey, listen, the reason I came back is because I knew I could when I left. You think I didn't notice that you didn't have a backbone while we were in this relationship? You think I didn't notice your lack of boundaries and you said this and you gave me ultimatums and you walked it back and walked it back and walked it back and walked it back? I treated you this way when we was together. I went ghost in this relationship with you. When my emotions was ghost, when my presence was ghost. So now when I want to take a break just to see what the is out there, I only did that because I knew I could come back. I know we talking about this man going ghost, but first let's talk about you going ghost on your boundaries. You going ghost on what you know you deserve. You going ghost on your self-worth. These are the things we need to talk about, because some of y'all swear y'all hate ghosts, but you got a closet full of them. That pain and that trauma you ain't addressed. Those negative relationships that still show up in the relationships you have now. Before we talk about that ghost, let's exercise yours first. And when you start doing that, when you start doing that, then now, guess what? What grandma used to say? Quit bringing your in and out of this house. Either you're inside or you're outside.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. We got something interesting we got to talk about. It's all over everywhere, and we know what this is. Cheating. But the focus of the topic today is, can we ever justify cheating? Is it justifiable? And can you condone it? I can speak for myself, and you can also speak for yourself. Please put it in the comment section below. No, there is no justification for cheating in my books, and I'm not going to condone it. Is it forgivable? Yes, you can forgive, especially when you're talking in a marriage setting, because there's additional commitment. But even a greater magnitude of what I like to call a criminal offense. You can forgive, you can forget, but you should not condone it. We're going to go through a series of videos. But before we go, just want to talk a little bit about what the question that lady asked and the response she got, which was not what she was expecting from her reaction. Basically, he's saying, I did it because you let me do it. Maybe not knowingly, but your actions. He must have been showing signs. And you didn't complain about it. You didn't let him know how you felt about it. You condoned it. And he thought it was okay. I believe cheaters know how to play the game. They know who to mess with, because they know certain places they go, you cheat once, you out. Especially if they keep coming back. They do it and they're coming back. That's not a good sign. It could be a reflection of yourself. And always remember, there are 7 billion people in this world. There's no reason to go through pain in the name of falling in love or being in a relationship with someone just to be cheated on over and over again. It's never justifiable. No, there is no reason for it. You can forgive them. But if you see signs, I say just go. Especially if you have to be worried about what are they doing on their phone. And it could be from a man, it could be from a woman. Who are they talking to? Who needs that? You got to be able to enjoy your relationship. And if you got to be worrying about all of that and your mind is not at rest, you can't enjoy your relationship anyway. And believe me, you can't stop a cheater. If they want to cheat, they will cheat. You could have their phones. You could lock them in the house. You could do whatever you got to do. I say no. Cheating is never justified. It should not be done. You should not cheat on someone, and you should not let somebody cheat on you. Well, let's listen to this next lady dealing with this whole thing and talking about the signs and what you should be looking for and how you should handle it, how we should handle it. So you know how we like to do on this channel. We'll go through a series of videos, and then we got a last one that's coming as well. It's going to rip. So stay tuned. Do not leave. Take a look at this.
It is critically important we learn the difference between genuine mistakes
and manipulation to hide malice. A genuine mistake is accompanied by someone taking ownership, accountability, offering apology with the grace for you to respond however you choose, and it's always accompanied by consistent change of behavior. Manipulation to hide malice, on the other hand, only ever gives you denial of accountability, blame shifting onto you or someone else, an acknowledgement of the mistake, but no real apology for it, followed by pressure for you to just get over it. And hear me, manipulation that hides malice always comes with repeats of the same or very similar behavior, cycling the pattern all over again. I understand. You're kind and caring and open and forgiving, and maybe up until today you haven't understood the difference between genuine mistakes and manipulation to hide malice. But now you have a very clear roadmap of what's what. So trust the pattern you see and navigate accordingly. Boundary up. I hope this helps.
Wow, she said it all. Especially when you see a pattern. So looking at it from a cheating standpoint, somebody who claims they're with someone and they decide to step out on them for whatever the reason. I say, if you feel like you need to cheat, just break it off. Why doing it? Why are you cheating? Why don't you just break it off and go meet that person you would rather be with and let the person go? Free yourself. And might I say, if someone approaches you, someone you are in a relationship with, and they tell you they want to leave, let's try not to be so needy, especially if you see signs that they are already having emotional attachment with somebody else. Let's not force ourselves on people. There is no point liking or trying to like someone or trying to force them to like someone who doesn't like you. It's never going to work. You're going to spend your whole life chasing after them, and you don't want that. That's not what it should be. You should be chasing after each other. Okay? That's when it gets beautiful. You get so, you're really into it. You don't want to be the only one. It shouldn't be a one-way street. Why should you be chasing after someone they don't chase after you? What is that? Always remember, tell yourself, there are 7 billion people out there. I'll go out there instead of wasting my time, allowing someone to waste my time or me wasting somebody else's time. I just cut this off and go find me someone who values me. When someone is cheating on you, it means they don't value you. Because just the fact that they're still around, it's only a matter of time. They're just waiting for that right moment to get or find their right person out there, and they're going to cut it off anyway. So you might as well do it early. This is why it's so important for men and women, especially women now, not to give up. I'll say it the way we say it on the street. Do not give up the cookie. Close your legs. Don't let any man take advantage of you. No man should have access to you, to your body, unless they're married to you. Always remember that. Then it makes all this kinds of nonsense, cheating and breaking off the relationship, a lot easier. It makes it a lot easier because you don't have those soul ties. But once you've given it up, it makes it harder. It blurs your vision. The right decision you would normally make, you can make them because you're now attached to this person. And always remember, men can have sex with someone with no attachment. Women, from what I understand, having sex with someone has to do with a heart. It's a big difference. So you do not want to get yourself caught up in this type of situation. Someone is a cheater, I say let them go. There's no point. You are too valuable to allow someone to be cheating on you. I mean, think of all of the negative consequences, diseases from somebody else you knew nothing about, soul ties from somebody else you don't even care about, and all the other nonsense, waste of time, waste of money, waste of resources, the lies that follow that, because they can never be honest anyway. Well, please put your comments in the comment section below. Hey, we're just trying to educate and help each other out here. That's all we're trying to do here. This last video may help clear some things as well. So I want you to listen to it carefully. Listen to it carefully. Is a lady you know very well. I'm not going to disclose that until you watch and see it. But let's watch what she's saying here, because this might just be the reason why a lot of us are getting cheated on by people we had no business being with anyway. Take a look at this.
My husband had 4 kids. Damn. From his first wife. He had no money. Oh. But he loved me.
What more do you want from me?
It's a lot in black dating world, and I don't know if it's like this in the white dating world, but it's all about, are you high value? Are you an alpha male? Are you a beta male? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? It's gotten very superficial. They had this guy named Kevin Samuels.
Listen, man.
And he used to give this, you just tell women, you're too fat, you'll never get anybody.
Yeah.
It's become very adversarial, at least in some areas of the black community, but they're not looking for what we were looking for. They want value, and I wanted companionship. We do so much time on the internet now, you know, we are aggregating everybody else's angst by watching their sad stories, and then we're trying to prove a point, you know, well, I'm high value and I can get this guy and that guy. They're comparing what kind I got, how much, how good I got, how much money I got, how pretty I am, and, you know, is my guy an alpha guy, and I don't date guys with under $100,000. My husband had 4 kids from his first wife. He had no money, but he loved me. And look, I made more money now because I made a guy who made less than I did and was never going to make as much as I did. But he and I ended up doing quite well because he was the brother I needed.
That's a bar.
He couldn't have done it without me, and I couldn't have done it without him. That's when you've hit the jackpot.
So now I'm sure you know who we're talking about here. This is Judge Lynn Toller. If you don't remember, she used to be on the Stevie show Divorce Court back then, back in the days. She said it all. Could this be the reason you getting cheated on? You heard what she says. He is the brother I needed. She didn't need his money. She just needed, she knew what she wanted. She wanted a brother that loved her, that was committed to her. Not for anything. Commitment. And up until he passed away, may God rest his soul, they were together. You heard it. I don't have to say anything else. Can cheating ever be justified? I say no. Can you condone it? For me, I say no. We should never justify cheating. I don't see on what grounds we could justify it, because just as much energy and the conviction you had inside of you to go do it, you could have had the same not to do it. We are better than that. Let's value ourselves. Let's not get ourselves in that situation. Somebody cheating, there's no point fighting it. Let's let them go peacefully. We can forgive, we can forget, but let's not condone it. Please put your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this. It is important. It is going on. So many other reasons, so many other angles we could look at this. We could say it's for this reason and that reason. It's still not justified. We cannot justify it, and we should not condone it, because we weren't forced to do it. No one had a gun on our head to go cheat. We did it on our own terms. So the same way, we could have said no and declined to do it on our own terms. Hey, if you're new here, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be coming back again with more pieces. You know how we like to wrap it up. We just like to remind ourselves that we always remember we got one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.